Hi everybody, how is everyone doing? Yes, hi people, welcome again. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video and I hope you guys stay tuned until the end. How is everyone doing? How are you guys? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you guys are doing great, staying safe. My name is Esther Vincent, also known as LiaMia on social media. Do follow me over there. Would love to catch you guys up on my social media. Have you guys catched my previous video, The Legend of Masuri and the curse that befall the island of Langkawi? Now, the island of Langkawi is where I grew up most of my younger ages, and what happened that the island fell into a curse? Well, to find that out, do catch that video. I'll have the link down below on the description box, or at the end of this video, the card will be showing up. You guys can click on it to catch the previous video. Thank you! Now, coming to today's story, I've got yet another one from my beautiful country, Malaysia. As per the title of this video, this is the story about Mimaland. Ooh, Mimaland. What is Mimaland? Well, the name of it has the word land in it, so it can be some sort of land, some sort of a park. Well, if any of you guys thought of a theme park, then you guys get 10 brownie points, because yes, it is a theme park, or shall I say, it was a theme park. So, Mimaland. Malaysia in miniature land. That was its full name, but was popularly known as Mimaland, which was its short form. And it was Malaysia's first ever theme park. It drew endless of visitors every year during its glory days. This theme park is located at Kampung Batu 12, or in Malaysia, Kampung Batu 12, in Ulu Gombak. Coming to think about it, my aunt's place is very near with Gombak, and I used to live with her a few years back. My aunt's place is sort of like my second home away from my real home with my parents. So I used to live there for a couple of years and I never knew about this park at all until maybe like 2 years back. I don't know how I came to know about this land, but I read it in some article and it just came to my mind that I gotta talk about it. Anyways, this park opened its gate, or it was officially opened to the public in 1975. Mimaland was very famous for its large-scale dinosaur replica in a place surrounded by tropical rainforest. As you can see, this is way before Jurassic Park, the movie, which came out in 1993. So being able to see life-size dinosaurs was a big thing back then. Mimaland had a giant big pool, which was said to be the biggest pool in Southeast Asia back in its time, accompanied together with multiple different slides, huge, small. It kept visitors visiting yearly after its grand opening. It attracted not just the local visitors, but also tourists from our neighboring countries, such as Singapore and Indonesia. Mimaland was like the it place. It was the place to be. Numerous TV shows and films were filmed in this park, especially at one of its main attractions, which was the lake-facing restaurant. Other attractions included a sports center, a carnival area, jungle trekking area. It also had multiple different camping spots. It had hotels, motels, restaurants, cafes, including the earlier mentioned water theme park and the prehistoric animal park. All of this spread throughout the 120 hectares of Mimaland. Unfortunately for Mimaland, its glorious days came to a halt in 1990s, almost 20 years after it started operating. A tragic drowning incident took place at the main pool in the year 1993 involving Singaporean visitors, which caused the park to shut down temporarily. Soon after, in the year following, they had to do some sort of a renovation around the pool area, but that renovation caused a major landslide and damaged the pool's surrounding area. That landslide later on became another big issue when it started leaking large amount of mud into the pool, making the pool unusable. Mimaland went through some big legal, technical, and safety issues, but finally had to close its door to the public at the end of 1994. The word Mimaland evokes beautiful, nostalgic memories for the older generation. But for the younger ones, though, it holds a reputation of being a mysterious, abandoned theme park. There are many rumors that Mimaland is the perfect place for ghost hunting, and it's holding a Bunian kingdom in it. Bunian means elves in Malay, not the cute pointy-eared elves like what we see in the cartoon, but these are supernatural beings. So there are rumors that there is a lot of Bunians living in the Mimaland area. Now Mimaland has revolved into a thrill-seeking destination for Malaysians. I came across an article where they interviewed one of the security guard posted at the main entrance of the park, and he had quite a bit to share. Now, this article is dated back to 2017, so all this detail that I'm about to say was dated till then, all right? And most of the things here that I'm about to share right now is going to be things that this security guard had mentioned. Hamka Koko, a then 33-year-old security guard, revealed that many thrill seekers do visit the park and its facilities around on a regular basis. People also come for hiking, trail running, hunting, and fishing, said Hamka, the security guard who has been overseeing that private property for about 5 years then. Many indigenous people from the nearby settlements also come by at night with their blowpipes for hunting. They come down and hunt foxes, squirrels, deers, and wild boars. Now, as for paranormal activities, Hamka did mention saying that he has heard that many paranormal activities do take place in that abandoned park. But none of these stories are verified. So you gotta be verified for your stories to be believed, yo. And so these are some of those paranormal incidents. Back when Mimaland was still popular and operating, a young man was said to have been rowing a boat in a lake in Mimaland when a strong wave hit his boat, caused it to capsize. So he somehow manages to swim ashore, but he was very spooked. Not by the drowning, but he was spooked by something else. So he hastily gets back home, falls very ill shortly, and after a few days, he dies. Now, some say that they can still see a man rowing a boat in the lake inside of Mimaland. There are also many reports of people seeing a woman walking slowly and disappearing in the distance inside of this abandoned park. Some thrill seekers have also reported that they always felt like someone is watching them, and some have also mentioned that they have heard footsteps following them around while they were venturing around that park. Now, this park, though, it is a private property. Someone owns it. That's why it has several security guards, guard dogs to ensure outsiders and wild animals keep away. But there is only so much the guards and the dogs could do, because this abandoned park's location is a huge area and it's located at a hilltop surrounded by forests. So trespassers can use so many other ways to trespass into the park. Now, there are some individuals that have been organizing unsanctioned visit to this off-limits park. These are guided visits here. So there would be a guide and they would bring you around the park, but it's unsanctioned. One of those individuals is a Facebook user named Itik Kejam. Definitely not his real name, because Itik Kejam is a Malay word which means cruel duck. So obviously nobody names their child a cruel duck. So yeah, back to the story. He charges 10 Malaysian ringgits each for an unsanctioned but organized visit to Mimaland. This Itik Kejam guy, not his real name, says that he's not encouraging trespassing or whatsoever, but this is a walk in a park that is trapped in time, and it's just so surreal. It feels just like walking into your dream and seeing it come to life. His words were, quote, "You get a feeling that you are being transported from the real world to the fantasy world. The same time seeing Mother Nature reclaimed what was originally hers is just beyond beautiful," end quote. Ite swears by some principles and rules that are to be abided by himself and the organized visitors while visiting the abandoned park. And some of those rules and principles are: first and foremost, respect the unknown forces in that area. Take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and break nothing but silence. And that, you guys, is the story of Malaysia's first ever theme park, Mimaland, from its height of glories to its downfall. Do we say that as downfall? Like, do we count that as downfall? I don't know, but yeah, to its stage of abandonedness. Now in Malaysia, we've already got multiple different theme parks, water parks and all of that. And many thought that Mimaland would make a comeback in 2015 and so on. But no, none of those projects actually took place, and it just never happened. So with all that said and done, we have come to the end of today's video. If you guys like this video, do give me a thumbs up. That would mean so much to me. And if you guys had stayed tuned until this very minute, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you people. If any of you guys had ever visited Mimaland in its abandoned, ghostly, mysterious stage, do let me know. I would like to know your experience. So with all that, we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys again next week with another video. Until then, stay safe wherever you are. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!